Hyundai FC. With me right now, the head coach of Ulsan Hyundai FC, Mr. Hong Meng-bo, and the player of the match, Mr. Valery Kazaishvili. So my questions to both the coach and the player. How do you feel after the completion of the group stage now that you have won 6 matches in a row?
네, 그룹 예선 6경기에서 모두 승리했는데 감독님 그리고 선수 두 분한테 모두 질문하고 싶습니다.
예, 그룹 예선 6경기 모두 승리해서 아주 기쁘고요. 또 우리 선수들한테 축하한다는 말 전해주고 싶습니다. 어려운 스케줄과 또 새로운 처음 경험해보는 환경이었는데 참 쉽지 않았는데 잘 마무리해준 선수들한테 고맙다는 말 전하고 싶습니다.
First of all, I gotta say it, and then you. So as a coach, I'm satisfied that we just win all the 6 games in the group stage. Like despite of the some tough schedule and with a hard environment that we did not experience before, I just want to express some appreciation and thankful to our players that we just got the successful result in the group stage.
Yeah, it was a good group stage for us, and we won every game. That's what we wanted, and we are looking for a next stage.
네, 좋은 예선전에서 좋은 결과를 얻었다고 생각하고 우리가 플랜했던 그대로 다 얻어서 굉장히 좋습니다. 그리고 이제 넉아웃 스테이지에 가서도 좋은 결과 얻도록 하겠습니다.
Thank you. Now I'd like to open the floor to the media for questions.
Coach, congratulations on the win today. 6 out of 6, 6 wins out of 6 matches. What do you think this result or this record, this winning streak of yours tells people or tells about what Korean football or what the club, I guess, is in that sense?
네, 6경기 동안 6연승을 이제 조별 예선에서 했고 또 15연승도 달성하셨는데 이게 한국 축구에 있어서 어떤 의미인지 말씀 부탁드립니다.
지금 한국에 이번에 조별 예선 출전한 우리 팀들이 전부 다 아직 제가 대구 결과는 잘 모르기 때문에 대구가 어떻게 되는지 몰라가지고 직접적으로 말씀드렸지만 대체적으로 16강 진출에 많이 성공을 했는데 역시 그만큼 K리그의 실력이 아시아에서 우수성을 알리고 있다라고 생각을 하고 있습니다. 그래서 특히 K리그는 그동안 이 ACL에서 우승한 경험들이 많이 있기 때문에 그런 경험들이 앞으로도 한국 축구에 있어서 많은 발전과 도움이 될 거라고 생각하고 있습니다.
So I did not hear about the result of the Daegu FC, but I think all the K-League teams participate in the ACL just success all the group stage and just process to the group knockout stage. So it means that K-League prove himself the quality of the league, and there's a lot of experiences that the K-League team experienced some kind of the successful in the knockout stage. So hope that there is going to be a successful result in the knockout stage.
Next question.
Question for the coach. The game was a bit different compared to Matchday 2 when the two sides met. What changes did you see in BGPU and how does that change force Ulsan to adapt?
네, 두 번째 이제 BG 바툼 유나이티드와 했던 경기와 양상이 조금 달랐는데 바툼이 어떤 부분이 두 번째 경기와 달랐었는지 그리고 그게 울산한테 어떻게 좀 다가왔는지에 대해서 말씀 부탁드립니다.
일단 선수 구성이 조금 첫 경기와는 좀 달라졌고요. 외국 선수들이 거의 뛰지 않았는데 태국 선수들 자체적으로도 서로 커뮤니케이션해가면서 아주 좋은 플레이했다고 생각을 하고 있습니다. 반면에 우리 팀도 지금 마지막까지 최선을 다 해야 된다는 어떤 책임감도 있었고 또 꼭 승리해야 되겠다는 마음도 아주 강했기 때문에 마지막 경기를 잘 치렀다고 생각하고 있습니다.
So first of all, there's a little bit of the changing in the roster and the best 11. There was no the foreigner players like Diogo or the other players. And Thailand guys like have good communication skills, so they pretty have like good communication skills with each other. And like on the other hand, our players are also like eager to win the last game in order to like keep the winning streak. So our players show the good performance on the pitch and show the good quality on the pitch.
Next question.
Question for Marco. The team will be heading back to K-League now. How do you think this past six games or past six intense matches that you've had here will help you, I guess, in the K-League moving forward?
Yeah, it was
So for the coach or player? 네, 이제 K리그로 돌아가는데 지난 6경기의 승리가 이 K리그로 돌아갔을 때 어떤 긍정적인 영향을 미칠지에 대해서 말씀 부탁드립니다.
Yeah, it was a good way to finish the group with a win, and yeah, in 7 days we have an important game, and we need to be ready, and we need to focus on the K-League, and yeah, it was good group stage and good games for us for the confidence, you know, and we feel good, and we are looking forward for the K-League.
네, 우선 조별 예선을 6연승으로 마치고 나서 굉장한 자신감을 얻어서 만족스럽고요. 중요한 이제 K리그 경기를 앞두고 이렇게 6연승으로 마치고 K리그로 돌아갈 수 있다는 것에 대해서 굉장히 만족스럽습니다.
Yes. A question for the coach. Like in the first game when the side met, your attack down the left was pretty efficient, but now in this game, like Dave was closed down a lot, and how did that affect the build up of Ulsan, and did it force him to change a bit?
So you mean the April twist closed down, like comes down? The April twist. 네, 그래서 첫 번째 경기 때는 굉장히 울산이 공격적으로 나갔었는데 이번 경기 같은 경우에는 데이브가 약간 좀 내려앉으면서 빌드업에 있어서 약간의 변화가 있었다고 생각합니다. 그래서 그런 어떤 변화가 있었는지에 대해서 말씀 부탁드립니다.
뭐 특별한 변화를 주기보다는 오늘은 선수들의 어떤 체력적인 부분도 생각하고 또 그다음에 다음에 한국에 돌아가서의 전체적인 모든 것들을 봤기 때문에 특별히 뭐 지난 첫 경기와 달라진 거는 없지만은 그리고 전반에 몇 번 상대 공간 뒷공간을 침투하는 그런 몇 번의 좋은 장면이 나왔는데 뭐 그런 것들은 오늘 초반에 잘 됐지만은 결과적으로는 시간이 흐르면서 우리가 좀 가운데 볼이 많이 집중이 되면서 하지를 못했는데 그 외에는 뭐 특별히 오늘 경기에 있어서 우리 선수들이 잘 맞춰졌다고 생각합니다.
So I did not just give the special order to the players, but like considering the physical condition, there's some kind of the like differences. But I did not give the special offer like some order to the players from the like there's no differences between the first game and this game. But like I gave the some kind of the order to the players like to just move back, like just make the some kind of the penetration to the backspace and just like giving the ball to the backspace. So it was like pretty good in the first half, like in the beginning of the first half. But as time goes by, like our midfielder just try to like move the ball in the midfield area, and it did not work out. But I'm satisfied what players showed on the pitch, and we just finished up with the winning. So we're satisfied with the result.
Any further questions? If not, thank you. Oh yes.
Can I speak?
Oh yes.
그동안 여기 한 20일 동안 있었는데 우리가 호텔에서 계속 있으면서 매 시간마다 우리 선수들 음식 갖다 주시고 또 그다음에 방역하는 데 많이 도움을 주신 우리 태국 관계자 여러분들한테 한국 대표로서 감사의 인사 전한다고 말씀 전해 주십시오.
So like it's been 20, almost like 20 days we isolated in the hotel, but the Thailand organization like gives a lot of help to us, like give like allowing the some kind of the delivery service or the some kind of the like organization quarantine, and it was a good system. And I want to express some thankful to you guys that giving the a lot of help to our team.
Coach, it's been a pleasure. Thank you, and I'll see you very soon. Welcome back. Welcome to the post-match press conference for the AFC Champions League 2021 Group F match between BG Pathum United and Ulsan Hyundai FC. Okay. With me right now, the head coach of BG Pathum United, Mr. Vidmar. Coach, first of all, I think it's safe to say that it's been a great campaign for BG Pathum United. Could you please give us an insight to what you think and how you feel that now that BG has completed the group stage of the AFC Champions League 2021?
ครับอยากให้พูดถึงความรู้สึกนะครับตอนนี้ก็จบการแข่งขันแล้วนะครับเป็นไงบ้าง
Well, we're very, very pleased with our progression into the round of 16, firstly. And I think that I think I said earlier that this was probably one of the most difficult groups. And I think it just goes to show the two games that we lost against Ulsan that there wasn't a lot of difference, especially they have obviously a lot of quality, but it showed tonight and also in the first game that we can certainly match against the best. And I was very proud of the performance that the players put in tonight. Obviously, we were missing a lot of key players, but that just shows the attitude was correct, and they're trying to follow instructions, and that's always important. And they should be very proud they had a great performance tonight, although we lost the game.
ครับก็อย่างแรกก็ขอกล่าวว่าดีใจมากนะครับที่ทีมเราเข้าสู่รอบ 16 ทีมได้นะครับกลุ่มนี้ก็มีความยากพอสมควรนะครับเราก็แพ้ให้กับอูซาน2 เกมนะครับเขาเป็นทีมที่ดีมีคุณภาพมากๆนะครับแต่เราก็เล่นได้ดีเหมือนกันนะครับเขาภูมิใจในตัวผู้เล่นทุกคนมากนะครับเราอาจจะเสียผู้เล่นตัวหลักไปนะครับแต่ก็ตัวที่ลงไปเล่นเนี่ยก็ทำให้เราเห็นว่าเขาสามารถทำได้นะครับก็ภูมิใจในตัวลูกทีมแล้วก็อยากให้ลูกทีมเนี่ยภูมิใจในตัวเองด้วยนะครับที่สามารถทำตามคอนเซปต์ได้นะครับ
Thank you, Coach. Now I would like to open the floor to the media for questions. Oh, questions? Yes. Go first.
A question for the coach. It's the goals that were conceded. Do you see that as a consequence of the players being new to the system, being new to the competition, or is that something deeper?
ครับก็อยากให้พูดถึงประตูที่เสียไปนะครับ
No, I have doubts. I haven't seen the replay, but I was quite sure that the first goal was offside. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what from my eye, it looked like it was. But correct me if I'm wrong. And then the second one, we were pushing so much in that second half, and we were leaving lots of spaces in behind. And when they have the quality of Vara and the boys up front, of course, you're always going to be a little bit more vulnerable. But no, there's absolutely no fault. Nothing any deeper than conceding those goals, especially that second one was on the break.
ครับก็เราเสียประตูนะครับลูกแรกคิดว่าน่าจะล้ำหน้านะครับไม่มั่นใจเหมือนกันแต่จากที่ดูนะอาจจะล้ำหน้านะครับก็ต้องไปดูกันอีกทีนะครับลูก2เราก็ดันสูงไปนะครับทำให้มันมีพื้นที่นะครับทำให้เขามีพื้นที่แล้วก็ตัวลูกเขาก็มีคุณภาพนะครับเขาก็เลยทำได้ครับก็ไม่ได้มีอะไรลึกซึ้งไปกว่านั้นนะครับ
Next question. Yes.
Evening, Coach. There's certainly a quality to K-League teams which is shown in Ulsan's performance, but especially tonight your team were mainly the local players as well as Kevin. I want to ask, like, how do you see on the difference between the two teams in that sense, or like where do you or like how much difference do you see in between your team and Ulsan?
ความแตกต่างระหว่าง BG กับ Ulsan เป็นไงบ้างนะครับในมุมมองของโค้ช
Well, if you look at tonight's performance, we didn't have our main foreigners who are very important to the team, and a lot of the Thai players actually stood up, and that's very pleasing because I think that was really important at the beginning of the tournament. We have 30 players in the squad, so 30 doesn't fit into 11, so that was my dilemma all the time, and those players who haven't played much game time until tonight actually did a very, very good job for us. So, sure, they're probably a little bit down in match fitness compared to players who have rhythm, and so it's normal that they fatigue. But I thought tonight they were excellent. Very, very good game.
ครับก็จริงๆก็เป็นเกมที่ดีนะครับเราขาดต่างชาติตัวหลักไปนะครับแต่ก็ทำได้ดีนะครับผู้เล่น30 คนเราก็มีความมั่นใจในตัวทุกคนนะครับคนที่ไม่เล่นก็ทำได้ดีเหมือนกันนะครับก็อาจจะมีปัจจัยเรื่องของความล้าอะไรเข้ามาด้วยนะครับทำให้เป็นประมาณนี้ครับ
Questions? Yes.
Your side did an excellent job in playing out from the back and also pressing Ulsan from the front. How big of a praise does the player deserve for their bravery and the courage just to try and play like that against the reigning champions? And is this press and possess style football what the BGPU fans could expect going into the season?
ครับอยากพูดถึงการที่เรากล้าเล่นกล้าเพสนะครับกับทีมอย่างอุซานแบบนี้นะครับเราคิดว่าสไตล์การเล่นแบบนี้อาจจะเป็นสไตล์ของ BG ที่เราจะได้เจอในวันข้างหน้าหรือเปล่านะครับ
Look, since the first days that I came here, we said we have to try to be positive and be brave, and sometimes we're going to be pressing, sometimes we're going to sit a little bit deeper. It just depends on the opponent. We were 1-0 down at half-time, but that's the type of game that I like. That's the type of game that I know the players can play. We have that type of quality player to do that. And, as I said, we had the two different groups. We said that at the beginning of the tournament, the guys who trained with us for 4 or 5 weeks and the national team players. So the national team players are getting up to speed with their fitness and, the performances of, Tung especially, Titipan, not those guys because they were with the national team without too much game minutes. So to then back up when you don't have a pre-season, to back up every 3 days is very, very difficult. So they really pushed themselves and showed the quality players that they are. And amongst them, everyone else put in a great performance. So I'm pleased moving forward. I think we're in really good position moving forward going into the Thai League season. Now we're going to have a week's break. Everyone needs a bit of rest from each other, get back to their families, and then after 1 week we'll start and prepare for the Thai League.
ครับก็ตั้งแต่วันแรกแล้วนะครับเขาก็มาคุยกับเพื่อนว่าเราก็ต้องกล้าเล่นนะครับบางทีอาจจะต้องเพสบางทีอาจจะต้องดรอปนะครับขึ้นอยู่กับว่าเราไปเจอกับทีมแบบไหนนะครับลักษณะแบบไหนนะครับที่ผ่านมามันก็ทำให้เห็นว่าผู้เล่นเราเนี่ยมีคุณภาพพอสมควรนะครับถึงแม้เวลาในการเตรียมของเราอาจจะน้อยนะครับเรามีผู้เล่น2 กลุ่มนะครับกลุ่มที่อยู่กับทีมแล้วก็กลุ่มทีมชาติที่เพิ่งมาจอยนะครับมันก็อาจจะมีปัจจัยเรื่องฟิตเนสเรื่องอะไรอย่างนี้นะครับแล้วก็เพื่อนอย่างตังอย่างนิวเนี่ยก็โชว์ให้เห็นว่าเขาเป็นเพื่อนที่มีคุณภาพนะครับด้วยเวลานิดเดียวแต่ว่าเขาสามารถทำผลงานได้ดีมากเลยนะครับตัวอื่นก็เหมือนกันนะครับทุกคนถือว่าทำได้ดีหมดนะครับตอนนี้เราก็พร้อมนะครับ moving forward นะครับเราพร้อมสำหรับการเล่นไทยลีกนะครับตอนนี้เดี๋ยวเราก็จะพักกันประมาณ1 สัปดาห์นะครับให้นักกีฬาได้ไปอยู่กับครอบครัวพักผ่อนนะครับแล้วก็กลับมาเต็มที่สู้ไปด้วยกันต่อไปครับผม
We also, if I can add, we had a player like Yodrak who had to play central defence today and probably hasn't done that in the last 4 or 5 seasons, I don't think. So putting him out of position, and I thought he'd done a very, very good job for us as well. So that's good for me going forward into the season. I know some players can play several positions, and that's always beneficial.
ครับก็อยากพูดถึงยอดรักนะครับที่เราเอายอดรักไปเล่นเซนเตอร์ในวันนี้นะครับเขาเคยเล่นตำแหน่งนี้เมื่อ 4-5 ฤดูกาลก่อนนะครับแต่อย่างไรก็ตามเขาก็ทำได้ดีมากในวันนี้นะครับมันทำให้เห็นว่าผู้เล่นเราเนี่ยมีความหลากหลายนะครับบางตัวอาจจะทดแทนกันได้นะครับซึ่งมันก็สร้างความมั่นใจให้กับพวกเรามากครับผม
Questions? Coach, two questions from me, 2 last questions. So first one is I would like to get your quick reaction because it's just been 100% confirmed that you'll be playing against Chungbok Hyundai Motors in the knockout stage. Can you just give us a reaction on that?
Yes, well, when we get to the round of 16, obviously, it's going to be a lot of great teams in there, and Jeonbuk have got a great history. I think I've previously played them twice in the round of 16, so the result never went our way, so hopefully we can change that result next time. But looking forward to it. I think there's probably a lot of issues in terms of what's going to happen with is it 1 leg, 2 leg, when we're not sure where it's going to be. So the AFC obviously will plan all that, but looking forward to it. I think for us it's going to be another great challenge, a great milestone for the club again to play this great tournament. So looking forward to when the time comes.
ครับก็ โอเคนะครับเข้ารอบสู่รอบ 16 ทีมนะครับเราก็ไปเจอทีมแข็งๆแน่นอนนะครับชุนบุกก็เป็นอีกทีมที่ดีมีประวัติศาสตร์ที่ดีนะครับเราก็พร้อมที่จะเข้าสู่รอบมาแล้วนะครับก็เป็นถือว่าเป็นความท้าทายใหม่ๆนะครับแล้วก็สร้างประวัติศาสตร์ให้กับสโมสรเราได้ครับผม
And the last question, Coach. Message to the fan who has been supporting BG throughout this campaign in the ACL.
Yeah, well, thank you again to all the BG fans and everyone who supported us. We can't hear you. We know that you're there. That's important. And keep believing in us. Keep fighting with us. You're very, very special and very important to us. So we hope by the time the round of 16 comes that you're able to come into the stadium. That would be nice. I think the players really are longing and wanting the fans to be in the stadium. So thanks again and hope to see you soon.
ครับก็ขอบคุณแฟนๆทุกคนนะครับถึงแม้ว่าจะไม่ได้มาดูที่สนามแต่เราก็เชื่อว่าพวกคุณดูอยู่นะครับก็อยากจะให้ขอให้พวกคุณเชื่อมั่นในทีมเรานะครับสู้ไปด้วยกันนะครับพวกคุณเป็นกำลังใจที่วิเศษมากสำหรับพวกเรานะครับรอบ 16 ทีมก็หวังว่าอาจจะมาดูที่สนามกันได้นะครับเพราะว่าเราก็ต้องการกำลังใจจากพวกคุณมากเลยนะครับก็ท้ายสุดแล้วก็ขอบคุณมากๆนะครับแล้วก็อยู่เป็นกำลังใจให้กันต่อไปนะครับ
Thank you, Coach. It's been a pleasure. All the best for the upcoming Thai League season.
Likewise. Thank you. Come, Cup.